Welcome back to Outer Wilds and what is sure to be an episode filled with intrigue, terror, and discovery, because I have decided that we will in fact be visiting Dark Bramble. This is one of the few celestial bodies that we have not visited quite yet. For good reason, because quite frankly, it is menacing, and from what we know about it, which is surprisingly not as much as you might think for being this, well, what feels like this late in the game. But there are some things we know about it. First of all, the seed of whatever this is, the eponymous bramble, started out inside the planet. Let's go slow in here. It started out inside the planet and then exploded, causing it to rupture from the inside. So I'm a bit nervous about this. Other thing we know is that there are anglerfish in here. We've seen the skeletons of one, and we know that they use their lures, well, just like normal anglerfish do. We also know that they're blind, so I assume that means we can't move a whole lot if we're in their vicinity, right? So we're just going to play it real cool in here. We should probably figure out what each of these lights are in turn, because I suspect they probably won't change much from loop to loop. Another thing that we know about the Dark Bramble is that it somehow, and I'm not exactly clear on how this happened, but it found a way to capture the Nomai vessel, known as Vessel, appropriately enough. And it is lodged somewhere in here with a warp core, which seems rather essential to our escape of the system. So, not to mention feldspar. Oh, there's an anglerfish right there. Feldspar, another one of the travelers, the founding fathers of Outer Wilds Ventures. Oh no. Oh no! Yikes. Okay, so they can get on you that quick. Wow. I thought just a little teensy thruster would be no big deal, but nope. Just a casual snack for somebody. Well, that's a disappointing conclusion. We're gonna go a little bit faster this time through here. And I guess really there's no there's no opportunity at all for me to use the thrusters. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be much of an atmosphere, so the law of inertia should work in our favor. And I believe my thought was cut off by our untimely death, but we are in fact looking for Feldspar, who is one of the travelers out here. Play it real cool. I'm just gonna head towards that red light. I don't know if for good or for ill. Man, really should have picked up a little bit more speed, huh? So how do I look around? I've actually never used this look around feature before. Okay. Oh gosh, we're gonna crash into him, aren't we? Please, no. It's gonna be very close. Oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? I think we're okay, though. Oh, where'd it go? Well, I'm just going to keep going toward it, because I don't know what it is. Hopefully it's a passageway of some sort. I wonder if there's a distance that it would be safe to use our thrusters again. Presumably not while we can literally hear him breathing down our necks, right? But... is that the vessel down there? What am I looking at? Man, I really need to build up a little bit more speed before going in here. So lesson learned for next time. This is a bit tedious. Alright, there's something in there. Okay, oh, looks promising. Is this like a TARDIS bigger on the inside situation? I think that was already said before, right? When we were on Timber Hearth. And, we saw the seed over there. But it also almost seems to be like a nesting doll of sorts. Oh my goodness. Okay. Do not move. Are we going through here? Yeah, we're going close to the mob. Please don't let us hit anything. Oh gosh. No thrusting. This is a thrust-free zone. Trust me. I'm assuming this is going to maintain our course here, right? Let's go ahead and... oh, why can't I hear, Feldspar anymore? I'm on Outer Wilds Ventures, right? So that would imply that each time we go through one of these little portals, we're actually going through, like, a new... like, entering a new dimension of sorts? Or is it like a Faraday cage of some kind, where signals are completely insulated from inside and outside? I guess that would make sense to some extent, because the Nomai, I don't believe they were receiving any kind of signals from, like, the vessel or their escape pod. Even though, obviously, they knew where it was, because many of them had survived the evacuation. What am I looking at here? Are these eggs? Are these, they kind of look like fish eggs, right? So they might be anglerfish eggs? If so, that's probably not something we want to be a part of. Unless this is like a molecule of some kind. I legitimately can't tell. We're gonna change course briefly. Oh gosh. Forward. Hope we're not gonna live to regret this. That looks very anglerfishy. Never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna pick a new point of light to go towards. There, I suppose? I honestly don't know. This is excruciating, I have to say. You know what would be fascinating is knowing what the speed run record is for something like this. Like, you'd have to know very precisely, like, the number of times to accelerate, the absolute perfect path to take amongst all the anglerfish. And be able to drift and not get, like, it would be the king of all trade-offs, right? It's like you gotta accelerate enough because you want to get the record, but you can't do it too much, right? Otherwise you're gonna get eaten. Now, why is there a moving one? Actually, the fact that it's moving gives me a bit of hope, because I don't think the anglerfish generally move, do they? I don't know how forgiving this is for how close we get to them. We're just picking a path at random and really just following it, y'all. Like, my bearings are totally off right now. I have no idea where we are. Let's try not to hit anything if we can help it. So, Oh gosh, okay, we're hitting stuff. Oh no. It's not good. Should we be trying to check out all of these sources of light in turn? Like, are we missing stuff by not... Oh gosh. I think we're okay. For the moment. This is really trippy. It almost is like a giant neuron, you know? Like some sort of larger elder brain intelligence. Very Lovecraftian. Uh-oh. Oh gosh, oh no, we're toast. Maybe that was our one freebie. Or maybe they can't get to us while we're still inside this seed. Okay, we're moving somewhat. Also, are we just going in circles? That's my other concern, is I have no kind of frame of reference. A smart thing to have done would have been to jettison my scout somewhere, and then let it sort of serve as our true north, you know? I don't hear any breathing, so am I okay to accelerate, or do I want to play it cool? Well, we still have some momentum built up. Yeah, we're very much stuck in a non-ideal loop. Okay, well, lesson learned for next time. I feel like where we went wrong was that little room with the red anglerfish eggs. That feels like that was a mistake, whatever we did. Well, technically, you're gonna get killed by the supernova. You can't kill us. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll try to get back to that room and maybe go a different way. Nice. Technically, it wasn't eaten. Moments away from being eaten, but technically escaped. In a way. So I think what we're going to do is this next time, we're going to try to hit the initial room with as much speed as possible and really just kind of coast through. Alright, check this out. We've aligned with the opening. We're going to abort autopilot. We're going to be coming in at a bajillion miles an hour. This is going to be fun. We're really going to, like, thread the needle right here. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Worth it. I'm keeping this in. Okay, maybe this time we'll let the retro rockets do a little bit of their work. And not just fly it literally at breakneck speed in there. But I do want a little bit of velocity, you know? Like, that feels like that's reasonable, right? Okay. That feels good. It's a decent amount of speed we got going on, right? And we'll continue to move towards the red light. I think that was what we should have done in the first place. Okay, we'll try to hit it over here. I guess any of these points, ingress points, is valid, right? Okay, this is good. So now there are those three, hang on, let's go, oops. Down a little bit. All right, let's really line it up, and then accelerate. Oh gosh. Back up, back it 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 up. Okay, we can try this again. Wait, where are we now? Are we at the entrance again? We are. Very weird. We started over again? Oh, I think we have. Now that is bizarre. Okay. You know what? Let's use our signal scope while we're here. Okay, feldspars in that direction. Maybe we want to go check that out first. Changing course. But, like, we have no momentum whatsoever to go that way. Can we hide behind this thing and then accelerate, I wonder? Kind of use the brambles to our advantage? Is that a possibility? Yeah, I think we need to line up our approach a little bit better. Now I wonder, what does this white light mean on the right-hand side of my my cockpit display? Oh gosh. Oh no. This is tough, man. Alright, I am sick and tired of my ship making too much noise. I don't know. Perhaps I, as an astronaut, will not fare any better. And this may be the stupidest idea. But I need to change something up here. It's not working for me. So we're going in hot. Alright, hang on. Oh, my ship was like, don't go alone. Alright, which down there? That's where I need to go. It does feel a lot easier to get around now with just me. But now, of course, oxygen is going to become a factor. On. I want to move enough to line it up. Maybe that's the trick. I'm light enough that it's not going to hear me. The big fella. On the other side of this branch. Honestly, I'm able to maneuver through here like pretty easily. I don't even know where the big fella is, to be honest. It's probably a good thing. Is this the correct one, right? Yeah, it sure is. Uh-oh. Okay. Feldspar, we're coming for you, buddy. Hang in there. Alright, which one is it? There's a lot of lights here. Whoa. Right there. We keep focusing on it. We're making good progress. 39, 38, 37, 36. Let's keep that speed up. Hopefully he has some air. I mean, of course he has air. How else is he how else would he have survived? Unless he had air. Oh, beautiful. This does feel significantly simpler without the ship. So I guess that's the puzzle. So we're just limited by our oxygen, obviously, right? Hello. Anyone home? Uh-oh. Is that not how I meant to get inside? How do I get in? Of all the things that I was going to need to solve, actually getting inside was not what I thought the issue was going to be. Do I fire my little scout? Duplicate signal. Is he down there as well? Oh. Is that where he actually is? On. Uh-oh, now what? Oh no, we've done a loop again. I'm so confused right now. Oh, well, isn't that cool? Hopefully this guy isn't actually alive. Okay. Oh, beautiful oxygen. Oh, we made it, y'all. We made it. Now that deserves a marshmallow. Oh, man. Well, hello, Feldspar. You don't know what I've been through to find you. Whoa! Where'd you come from? No one's come in here in, well, ever actually. That makes you the second Hearthian to ever reach Dark Bramble. After me, of course. Well done. Say, it's you. They made you an astronaut? And you haven't blown yourself up yet? Good for you. You're alive. You never were the brightest hatchling, were you? Yeah, that's right, I'm alive, but camping out here since my ship, you know, crashed violently. You crashed, but you're the greatest pilot in Hearthian history. I haven't lived in polite society for a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and assume that wasn't sarcasm. My story goes like this. I just finished exploring the core of Giant's Deep, and I wanted to try my hand at Dark Bramble, seeing as no one ever had before. Getting around in Dark Bramble was easy, mind you. It was easy? Once you've dodged one massive interdimensional vine bristling with thorns, you've dodged them all. But after a while, I run into this huge anglerfish. You've seen them, big gnarly things, and this was the biggest one I'd ever seen. I pull a few stunts, try to shake the thing off, nothing too fancy. I'm going full speed when the fish clips me, knocks me into a vine, and, well, like I said, I crash. Blammo! On impact, my ship starts making noises like it's coming apart from the inside, and I think, well, that ain't great. Sure enough, I barely get out of there before the electrical system starts sparking like crazy. It's either move fast or die unpleasantly, so I had to put a little distance between me and my poor fried ship. I camped out near where I crashed at first. I found this skeleton later. Great find, would have been stupid not to use it. So I moved my setup over here and planted my emergency tree seeds. Been here ever since. Yeah, just wow. What else can you say? Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, that's how it all went down, hatchling. Story's over, but feel free to stay and enjoy the fire a while. Or don't. Fire's not going anywhere. Where should I explore? That's the spirit. Anywhere's good, but you should know that space is weird here. Intensely. Ever tried throwing your scout into one of those weird seeds? See there, with a little opening? It's just big enough to launch one through. Your scout tracker will tell you the scout is in two places at once, but I don't think that's wrong exactly, because space doesn't work right in here. That seed looks small, see, but inside it's bigger. Much bigger. I've had a lot of time to think about this, and my theory is space in Dark Bramble kind of expands as you go through each sphere. That's why it's bigger inside those seeds. Well, that's my theory. Keep that in mind while you're exploring Dark Bramble, and maybe you won't get lost inside forever. Good luck. You reached the core of Giant's Deep. How'd you do it? Giant's Deep's core, huh? That was a wild one. But since you're asking, I gotta assume you haven't made it down there yourself, right? If I tell you how, it kind of feels like cheating. No, actually, we have been down there, Feldspar, so I'll tell you how to get to the core. On a completely unrelated note, that sure was a big hollow vine my ship crashed into. Yep. If I were you, I'd go take a walk and see where it ends. You want to go to the tail end of this anglerfish skeleton here and look for a flickering light in the fog. That'll be my old ship. Path starts there. Okay. Where's your ship? Not far from here, as a matter of fact. If you go straight past the tail of this anglerfish skeleton here, you'll see a flickering light in the fog. Follow that and you'll find my old ship. What's left of it, anyway. What happened to this anglerfish? Oh, the skeleton? It was like this when I got here. As near as I can tell, this anglerfish must have been chewing on the vine and eaten a seed. And then the seed grew and grew in the poor fish's stomach until this happened. Gross, huh? This skeleton was a good find. Keeps the other fish away. See, they're territorial, so they mostly avoid each other. That's why I set up camp here. Shouldn't I tell ground control to come get you? Well, yeah, sure, whenever you have the time. Frankly, I kinda like it out here. Quiet, peaceful-ish. You're a little young to understand, but it's a lot of pressure being the best that ever was. Been nice to have a break. Okay, well, what happens if I tell ground control? Like, what can they do? I went to the core of Giant's Deep. So you figured out the old tornado trick, did you? Good work. I found that bit out by accident, but let's keep that between you and me, hey? Hornfells would have my very handsome head if they knew I'd been riding the cyclones again. The ship is fragile. It can break. You can't subject it to extreme conditions. Not like I was flying the thing into the sun now, was I? And the jellyfish, you figured those out too. Hatchling, I tell you what, you've done real well for yourself. You're a fine astronaut, sure, but you might just become a pilot yet. Well, I'm blushing. You can't see it, but I'm blushing right now. What else did I find? I found the anglerfish nest. So that's where the blasted things come from, is it? Stars above, if I still had a working ship, I'd be sorely tempted to go show 'em what's what. Probably best to leave them alone, though, really. More trouble than it's worth to mess with anglerfish. Yeah, so I assume those were in fact eggs that we found, and that was a nest. Gross. What else are we going to brag about? I found a dark bramble seed on Timber Hearth. That's bad business, hatchling. As Chert will tell you if you so much as glance in Dark Bramble's direction, there used to be a 5th planet where the bramble is now. This infernal plant appeared at the center and kept growing and growing and growing until it shattered the planet and scattered its pieces across space. If we don't get that seed you found sorted real quick like, I suspect Timber Hearth will be heading toward the same fate. And I tell you what, we Hearthians have overcome far too much to be done in by some worthless seed. Yeah, I don't know what the solution is there. I'm not a botanist. I found Nomai writing saying anglerfish are blind. Aha! So the blasted things do have a weakness. Meaning my fly as fast as I can approach to dealing with them could have used a bit more thought behind it. Ah, well, at least they didn't eat me. All's well that ends well, eh, hatchling? I think that's it. I will take some fuel if you don't mind. We already know the trick of the trick for the jellyfish, so I assume that's what we're gonna go find if we go in that direction. Oh yeah, we'll identify the signal. There we go, feldspar. Oh yeah, that's why we're getting many different feldspar frequencies. Alright, well now, where do I head to? I am not sure, to be honest. I guess I just pick a direction and then just kind of peace out. You know, it's like there's no real reference points that I have. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, I guess I'll go back here because I've got nothing better to do. Yeah, there's the ship. Alright, let's go inside this thing, I guess. Oh, ow. Can I walk on this thing at all? Not really. Don't really need to, though. Hopefully this takes me directly where I need to go. Whoa! Now that was trippy. Okay. Guess there's some kind of gravity in here now. No, actually it's still 0G, but no more fog. Where exactly are we? Oh. Haha. I get it. So if we hadn't figured that out on our own, we could have gone in here and went inside the jellyfish. Trip 4, entry number, I'm going to say not 1. Crashes 3. Boring crashes 0. Personal best. Whoa-ho, never thought I'd see one of these beasties outside of Giant's Deep. They were awfully useful back there. Maybe a jellyfish could be useful here, too. Blech, this thing tastes terrible. The outside is all rubbery and tough. Maybe that's because it insulates the jellyfish's insides from getting zapped by electricity. Right, I'm going inside of this jellyfish's interior cavity to see if what's in there tastes any better. So yeah, that was the trick. We figured it out all by ourselves. Note to Feldspar, do not eat this even if you are dying. It would be too sad if this were the last thing you ever ate in this life. I guess these jellyfish are useful only for insulation from electricity. Again, do not eat. Love Feldspar. That's too funny. I'm glad that we found that. But problem is, doesn't really solve our issue as to where to go next. I almost wonder, would it be better just to reset and start over again? Also, what's over the edge? Oh, my ship's down there somewhere. Yeah, sure, I'll go down there. Build up a little bit of speed as well, why not? Let's go toward the red light, honestly. Alright, you know what? We'll just use this as a little, refueling, station. This is actually not a terrible idea. And also, we'll check the ship log while we're at it. How about that? Tower of Quantum, Ruptured Core, Feldspar's Camp, Frozen Jellyfish. What do we got going on up here? Tower of Quantum Trials, Quantum Imaging. Yep, take a picture of a thing to not make it move. What else? Feldspar's Camp. They've been enjoying civilization. We're in 2 places at once, as based on the scout tracker. The jellyfish trick for Giant's Deep. Every memory recorded in Nomai statue is transmitted to a corresponding storage unit within Ash Twin. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back there at some point, right? Statue Workshop. Paired to a single user, is each storage unit was equipped with a mask. We still have to find wherever that is in Ash Twin. And statues were only designed to activate once the Ash Twin project succeeded, or in the event that it failed, as it repeatedly does. Ruptured Core. Yep, basically ghost matter, destroy the universe. Got it. Got it. So, Distress Beacon. Up. Okay. Got it. Hang on. That one right there. It's directly ahead, right? Oh, not even. Oh, it's way down there, huh? I don't see any lights. Oh, there are lights. Never mind. Where is it? On the other side of this thing. We're gonna have to go above or below this to make this happen. Where is it now? That direction. Oh, let's go up. And through here. Okay. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Cool. Hang on. Let's go down. Match velocity. What are these things here that I'm seeing? Actually, let's go towards this one. This one's closer. They're just lights, right? Yeah, I think it's just to tell them which way to go. Cool. Nice. All right. Hey, we found the final escape pod. Our escape pod crashed as we tried to flee in this place, destroying our movement and communication capabilities in the process. We've held out as long as we could here, but this pod's supply of breathable air is nearly depleted and the anglerfish attack more and more frequently. Our best chance at survival is to return to the vessel, either to repair the damage or more probably await rescue. Seka, is the message finished? The vessel's beacon is already growing fainter. It will be gone in a matter of hours. We need to leave here quickly. So they went to go look for the vessel, right? Uh-oh. Let's go look at this. Launching escape pod 3, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Multiple collisions have altered pod's trajectory. Significant damage to pod detected. Navigation error, life support error, propulsion error. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Gravity not detected. Breathable air not detected. Multiple life forms detected. Potentially hostile. Verdict, do not exit pod. And yet, they had a little choice. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There was a new problem. Our vessel is detecting two distinct beacons from the vessel, but it isn't possible for it to be in two different locations at once. I agree, but perhaps the beacons are exactly identical to each other. Perhaps if I had more time. We're nearly out of time already, Din. The beacon's vessel is quickly fading. Soon it will be gone and all will be lost. We will follow the beacon whose source is nearest to us. But suppose that beacon is false. We likely don't have enough air to reach the farther of the two beacons, Din. The decision is made for us. We'll leave a trail of lights as we go. There's still a chance someone could hear our escape pod's distress signal. That someone being us. Emergency escape hatch, okay. Batoon. Alright. I guess we're going for it, right? Following the lights as far as we dare go. This way? Oh, we're out of time, unfortunately. That stinks. Just as we were getting somewhere good, huh? Well, let's see at least where this lies. Oh. Huh. Hang on. Maybe we can get close enough to get some more lore. To any who came here searching for us, we followed one of the two beacons from the vessel to this place, but now we can go no further. It's almost too faint to hear now, but the vessel's beacon is still faintly emanating from within this thorny sea, yet the opening is too small for even one to fit through, so our escape pod couldn't have flown through here. I don't understand how this could be possible, but it seems to be able to manipulate space itself. To be so close, and yet still so far, is difficult. Worse, the beacon is dying. We will soon be unable to hear it. There is nothing we can do now but try to perhaps find a way inside, or at least comprehend why it happened. My dearest hope is that the other escape pods were able to reach relative safety. That is pretty grim, I must say. Wow, look at all of them out there. So, I mean, the only place left for us to go is the light, right? Some people say don't go towards the light. I say do go towards the light. Running low on oxygen, but at this point it hardly matters, does it? At least we'll get some practice in. No. Well, we found Feldspar. We found the final escape pod. at least we know where to go now. And it seems like everything seems to be oriented towards that red light. So I think that's where we need to head. That is our North Star. We are back at the site of the Nomai tragedy. Oh, and on a happier note, I did fly my ship in here successfully. But to the problem at hand. Now, it occurs to me that pretty much any time we've been confronted with a puzzle or a problem where the issue is we don't seem to be able to fit in, as this seems to be, the solution has typically been, well, fire a little scout into it. So I think that is going to be our strategy here. Because they said this leads to wherever the vessel is, correct? So, yeah, there's the duplicate signal notification. So, presumably, if we're able to follow that scout signal, it should lead us exactly to the vessel's location. I mean, theoretically, right? We go through here, underneath. Oh, you're kidding me. You're not going to let me do that? Alright, fine. We'll go around. So there we go. We'll head towards the duplicate signal. Whoa, okay. Okay, and here we have the anglerfish. Please don't hit it too or anything like that, if you don't mind. Stay really cool. So I see, so the glowing red is where the nest is, or the eggs. So theoretically, we just bypass that and go wherever the scout is telling us to go. Then maybe it'll lead us where we need to go. Interesting that there is no light there, right? So it's pretty much just all on the scout's guidance that we're basing this off now. This is good, though, so if we need to come back here in the future, we can maybe reason out spatially where this might be, based on its relative positioning to other stuff. I think we can afford to get a little bit of speed going there. There's another one near us. Hearing something. Might be okay though. Go. Up a smidge. Oh, too much. Too much. Okay, I think we're out of the range of those things. So, forward we go. We are getting quite close now. Get a good start going. Ooh, I don't think there's any anglerfish in here, but... Oh, that is... in fact, the vessel, I think. Whoa, how do you like that? Man. That is certainly a sobering sight. Like, a very cool sight, but very, very sobering indeed. Okay, how can we land this? guess like that, huh? In a way. Wow, okay. At long last. Look at all the skeletons. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, a dead end. Why do we have a dead end? Oh, there's another... There's something else here, I see. Okay. Oh, trees. Nice. Okay, well this feels significant. Let's go... check out this writing, I suppose. This is Escal's vessel. Something went badly wrong during our warp, and our vessel is mortally wounded. We need help as quickly as possible. Our vessel appears to have... Has it fused with the local environment somehow? There are vines that are now part of the vessel. It's been torn apart from the inside itself. We are abandoning our vessel. Any Nomai clans or spaceflight capable species receiving this message, I implore you, we need your help. Is this broken? Can anyone hear me? Our vessel is dying. We need immediate assistance. And yet assistance is not forthcoming. Or perhaps it was. Perhaps it was the Eye of the Universe that responded in some way. Maybe that's going to be the big twist. To any Nomai clans whose vessels can hear this message, it's clear the universe is dying. There are fewer and fewer resources and safe places within space now, so my clan and I believe the best option is for all of our clans to stay together. If you can reach the Gloaming Galaxy, we found that Blackrock's suns are fairly stable and life in this star system is, comparatively, thriving. We live in relative safety. If you prefer to continue exploring alone, you will know that you will be on your own. Canna, we're making our way to you. It's good to hear from you, Bromy. We'll watch for your vessel. Has anyone heard from Neem? His clan was on its way to our vessel, but they never arrived, and he hasn't sent any messages. I'm beginning to worry. That is unsettling. It reminds me of that old myth my grandfather used to tell, the disappearance of Escal, which is this vessel, right? I remember hearing that story as a child. One day, Escal's vessel simply stopped responding. The other clans searched and searched, but found no trace. It was as if their missing friends had warped out of existence. That's no myth, friends. Escal's clan existed, and their story was real. What curious event to have passed into myth. Our ancestors' ancestors were told that story when they were young. Are you sure it's true, Hyssop? How does Hyssop know? It was a very long time ago, but yes, my clan's ancestors searched for Escal's clan for a long time, but in the end none of them were ever seen again. It's the only time in our history a vessel has ever disappeared this way. Hyssop, I hope you aren't comparing Escal's story to my clan's vessel. Neem, my friend, we feared you were gone. Not yet, we aren't, but nearly. We found trouble during our warp. The triple suns of the bright spark star system exploded, and it was only a lucky coincidence we weren't caught in the blast. We'll meet you soon, Canna. Really opening up a can of worms there. I'm relieved your clan is safe, Neem. It's good to hear your words. Any vessels nearby, remember to be extremely cautious of potentially unstable stars, which is most of them now. Because the universe is dying for an unknown reason. Okay. So, now that we're here, what are they looking at here? Ooh, what is this? Warp core. Looks like a broken warp core, right? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna start blindly powering stuff up, I guess. Is that anything? Okay, I don't know what that does. So we'll move it to the other side. Oh, what did we do? Oh, wow. Oh, is this... Oh, wow, is this how it's controlled? Oh, I've got to activate all the things. I see. Okay. This is very... This is a pain. Come on. Oh, it's a puzzle. I see. Okay. Let's think about this. There and there. Oh, is that not what I was supposed to do? Okay, they're all connected. And that unconnects them. Alright, I'm a little confused now. Was that a hint over here? No, go back. Trying to look to see if this is a hint of what we need to do. Why don't we move this over here? What's in the top here, by the way? Nothing there. Okay. This gravity situation is really annoying right now. Okay, we'll stand right here. So what if we just light all them up, like so? Well, that seemed to do something. Maybe. I don't know. Here's a thought. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points on this. Oh, I bet you we need to go to the quantum moon to solve this. Because that's the last place we haven't been, the 6th location, and there are 6 little symbols on there. So I think that's what we'll do. Obviously, I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Like, we wouldn't be able to solve the puzzle without visiting all the locations. So that's what we'll do. I think we'll take a break here. When we come back, why don't we go and finally do some moon hunting and probably get ourselves the last piece of the puzzle and maybe figure out how to power this thing up and get ourselves out of here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'm excited to tackle the quantum moon puzzle in the next episode. Bye for now.